Well, it was 55 years ago tonight. 5 Dyess Airmen lost their lives when their C-130 crashed just outside of Aspermont. KTAB's Noah McKinney spoke with an Abilene man who was there as a young airman.
And he remembers being called to help in the recovery of the aircraft wreckage at the accident site. Now, 5 decades later, resharing the story and keeping history alive.
October 12, 1966, 3 C-130 Hercules aircrafts fly out of Dyess Air Force Base on a navigation training mission. One would not return.
There was nothing in the cockpit area that was taller than your kneecaps. It was just everything was burnt to the ground.
Thomas McCon was 21 at the time. He says 2 Air Force police were at his door that Saturday morning with instructions to go to the crash site between Aspermont and Guthrie.
All I was supposed to do is gather the autopilot components so that the experts could look at them.
He says he had no idea what to expect.
It definitely left a lasting impression on me.
The 5-man crew ranged from 19 to 48 in age. They were joined by Airman Second Class Gary Spear, who was just along for the ride.
He was a lone survivor. He was the one that was pulled out by the first man on the scene.
Carol Brazzi of Guthrie recounted to the Aspermont Star driving with his wife that night and seeing a pillar of flame lighting up the sky. Upon arrival at the scene, he hopped a fence and ran to the wreckage, finding 22-year-old Spear with his legs pinned under the tail of the plane. For 2 more hours, Carol and 2 other local boys would search the countryside, though Spear would be the only survivor.
And when the right wingtip hit the ground, one of the engines kept going and came off the wing. The main wings broke in half and dumped the fuel down on the cockpit.
Thomas recalls looking down at his military-issue boots and seeing the same boot mangled and empty before him.
The toe was burnt off, gone. The laces up, back to the heel, was still spit shined.
The names of the 5 men that didn't make it back are now enshrined at Dyess Memorial Park, forever remembered for the sacrifice they made. For BigCountryHomepage.com, I'm Noah McKinney.
Thank you, Noah. The name of the 5 who died are engraved on that marker at Dyess Memorial Park, along with 74 other Dyess Airmen who have given the ultimate sacrifice over the years. The marker for each incident is positioned so that the sun shines on it at the exact moment of the crash.